Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to a little bit of Civilization 6. So we're continuing along with our hopefully conquest-oriented game here as Montezuma. And we're just continuing chugging along here. So I'm wondering actually if I have got like the production I really need to be doing this sort of strategy, but you know, hopefully we'll be able to get there. We'll be able to get into a good place. We're not on a high difficulty or anything, so it shouldn't be too bad, but again, we're at the point where we need to sort of organize our troops, get them all there. That is a really bad. That sounds like a really bad pun or something. I don't really even know what to call that. But yeah, no, good times. Anyway, let's open our technology tree here and figure out what we're probably going to want to work towards if we were, especially if we're going to want to do some sort of violent thing here. Now, we do have the boost to get towards Oxford University, which could be a good thing for us because we're having a troubled time hitting boosts. So we'll hit that up, and like we're not going to be able to get astronomy. I don't think we've even got any scientific districts right beside a mountain or anything like that anywhere. So the closest one would be here, and this doesn't actually count as a mountain for the purpose of those sorts of things. So yeah, that's not really going to happen for us. Let's go ahead and get the factory going. It would have been nice if this was nearer to one of my other cities, but I do believe it's out of range of helping out any of the other ones, but that's okay. Alright, so yeah, factories basically give an extra bonus to other cities that are within 6 tiles of it, so you can get some pretty interesting bonuses out of them. Other than that, though, I think that we're well on our way to sending off some fleets out there. We got our first shipyard here working, toiling, and we got a second shipyard being built up here. I don't think this actually does anything in that city there. I think I screwed that up, but whatever. Alright, we need more housing somewhere. Hojo wants some of my pigs. I really don't want to give him that for this. Alright, no. That's a really raw deal, man. Ain't doing it, bro. Okay, so yeah, we'll ignore the really bad deals like that and try and get along some other way. At this stage of the game, we have got enough control over this continent that I probably don't have to worry too much about my military being too weak, but you never know. I probably just need to keep building units. Alright, so that's already here. Argos could probably do with, in general, more farms, probably. Alright. Send this one over to Athens, I think, actually. There's a city-state I could have sent that to, now that I think about it, but... Alright, these guys can go there. The problem here is, like, we got all these good production boosts that I can be getting into Tenochtitlan, which is what we kind of want to get in some senses, because then we can build troops faster, but it means we're also not building troops, so... oh well, whatever. But, yeah, let's get ready to attack Tokyo, I think, here. Do we have enough right now? I doubt it, but I think we can get ready. Got some more envoys to send. Let's send these guys over to here and here. Actually, we can send one to Kandy. I think, what's this actually do here? Relic every time we discover that? Yeah, so that's where that was coming from. And, let's just hit that. Tenochtitlan here. Housing crisis. Great. Not sure that I can easily resolve any sort of housing crisis in Tenochtitlan until I manage to get quite a bit further down the culture tree. Just a little bit unfortunate. I should probably actually build a settler and send it across. Actually, no, because I can just go through Tokyo. I'm thinking like that. I want to have all those workers that I'm going to accumulate from beating people up to get something good there. Scrape that up there. Get probably more people in Argos. Because our population is stagnant there. That's not good. Okay. I'm wondering if we're actually behind on things like science here, or if we're just going along relatively okay, or like what the hell's going on as far as that goes, but... Barbarians, really? Huh. Alright, promote those guys up to Musketmen. What have we got here? We got a great writer, Li Bai. Okay, let's recruit him. Let's ignore that conversation there. Alright, we still have like 5 more turns until our new ship comes along, and that new ship is going to probably make a big difference. Drinking alone by moonlight, that sounds like a cheery... Huh. Okay, that's a fairly depressing work there. I don't have anywhere else to put my next great work of writing, so that'll have to do for now, but... you know what? I think that we maybe actually do have enough. I think we actually do probably have enough. So we're going to start sending our ships across here. Alright, City Quest was completed. Alright, there's a little barbarian encampment down there. We'll just walk our musketman down there. He should probably be able to mulch through like an infinite number of these swordsmen. Close to over here, like I'm looking at the bonuses from this, and they're pretty insignificant, it feels like. Alright. Now, have we got anywhere else? I'm pretty sure I saw nowhere else where I could do this. What I could do is actually pop this unit. Since we're not going to be able to do anything with it, so we could do this and get quite a lot of money out of it. So, going to go ahead and do that. Maybe we'll pick up some great work of writing slots as we continue our journey across over here. Like, I kind of want to wait, but on the other hand, like, I can probably beat these guys without, so... Oops. Alright, well, whatever. I got us that boost to square rigging. I didn't think I was going to actually get that anytime soon. There we go. You barely take even a tickle for taking out these swordsmen with that musketman. And they're probably going to ram themselves suicidally into me, so that's pretty good. I think I might have been using that marsh as a food source in Argos over there. Well, that would be bad if I was. Probably have to go over there and revise what I'm using tile-wise. Alright. Can do stuff like this. It's not really great tile improvements, but... I don't think that I'm going to gain any real benefits from my great general for this part of the game. So we're probably just going to ignore him for the most part until we get landfall with our infantry there. Alright, what have we got here? Great production towards wonder construction. Okay, we're going to recruit that. Looks like we're the only ones that actually have got one of these guys here. Okay, so Terracotta Army is pretty good for us right now, so why don't we go ahead and do that. Getting a whole bunch of bunch of points towards our military units. I hope that's not just land units, because that might actually just be land units. Alright, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and try and buy another naval unit, or another unit, or whatever we can get. Might just want to buy a quadrireme. No, I think I'll buy a knight. We should get a free upgrade on it. Alright, so what do we actually need here? Granary actually would probably be a good idea. Then we'll have to... Actually, we should probably get a aqueduct for that city pretty soon here. I need a lot more workers as well. I'm pretty badly off as far as that goes. If I was playing as some other faction, I could take that. Yeah, one-turn Terracotta Army. Jacques Chirac. It's a pretty weird thing to have made, the Terracotta Army. I do like how it looks like there's a little army sort of there of colorful doll-like things. It's kind of cute. Oh, do I get more than one? Holy crap, I get more than one. Okay. We also got a spy there, it looks like. Okay, so I could get something like the Great Library, but the Great Library is crap, so we're not going to worry about that. What we are going to think about is another one of these things. Now, neither of those spots are great for this because Tenochtitlan, I don't think that it really is going to benefit from that. Let's get a regular worker for now, and let's look around our other cities here and see if any of them can build a better one. Yeah, those are all crap. The problem in this game is that you'll often find you can only build wonders in very, very specifically organized cities, and I usually don't pay enough attention to my organization to get that right. Could get the Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia is pretty okay. The Mont Saint-Michel is actually quite strong in some senses, but you know, the Hanging Gardens could be good for us just because of how many cities we have, honestly. I could buy that tile and do it. For now, though, let's go ahead and get a bank in Argos because we're out of money. Let's send the spy over to... We'll use him in Tenochtitlan, and like you fix not only a single thing there, but you also do everything adjacent. So our stuff is all adjacent to our whatever that is. Oh yeah, our caravels. Looks like all our stuff did get promoted, so we can actually go ahead and just do this here. So yeah, we did get the promotion from that on our naval units as well, so that's good to know. Alright, that's pretty good. Plus 50 gold from coastal raids, obtain gold from naval victories. So these things are very specific in what they're used for, but... Alright, let's get you across here. Thought I could get through the ports a little bit faster than that. Alright. Well, we'll have to wait until we can get a good wonder somewhere. Maybe there's a good wonder we can build here. The Colosseum. It's not terrible, but I don't think that we're going to go for that. Okay, so we might actually not have any wonders to go for, but you can save your great people for a better time. So let's go ahead and just have this guy go to sleep, sitting on his great work, resting on his laurels, as it were. And hopefully we'll be able to one-shot this guy. Yep. And that'll let us wipe this thing pretty quickly. Okay. Oh yeah, all my units have promotion opportunities now, don't they? I should probably sell this archer. They're really not much good at this point in the game, and it would cost a lot for me to upgrade them, so probably don't really need to have them around here. I wonder if deleting them gives you more money if they're promoted. You were right to worry. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. Alright, so we can change our policy now, I think, to fascism, can't we? No, we can't. Okay. So, a discount on unit upgrades is still good. We've got lots of unupgraded units. We're still building naval units. Unit maintenance down is good. These are all still fine. We don't really need this anymore. Actually, no, we do. Okay, so yeah, those are all fine. Up here, finally got that done. Let's get the factory online so that we can get our other stuff a little bit faster. The bank over here might be a good idea. Amphitheater might be a good idea, just in case we get another great writer, but I think the bank is probably going to be a little bit smarter right now. Alright. So, there's like nothing at sea here, but might as well just pop this guy down into there. Thought I'd be able to land there. Alright, so that did a lot of damage to that city. Yeah, no, I can't move that guy up there. Form fleet. I could form a fleet with this guy and become stronger in general, but I don't think we really need to. We could get a good victory here attacking that city, but I think we're going to hold off. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and form a fleet. Don't have enough move. Oh, right, that's the wrong one. Okay, so we'll do that one. Did move us to the wrong ship, in my opinion, but it's not really that bad. Alright, send this guy down, start working towards getting that done. Okay, so you guys, we're probably going to delete you. These guys, we'll promote these guys. I think having someone who's around here is probably a good idea. Okay, amphibious, I think we're going to go with. This is a little bit less relevant, but whatever. They do turn into, like, powerful units later. I don't see actually the... Oh yeah, no, that did take less time to disembark than I thought it was going to. Combat versus... defending versus range. I think we're going to go with combat versus fortified defenses. Or fortified units. They think I'm a warmonger. Well, I am. Wahahaha. Alright, there's a Mameluke up there. Those are actually quite dangerous. Worse than Brutus and Cassius combined. Alright, well, I'm being denounced by everybody for being what I am, so... that's fine. Alright, let's continue getting factories. With that extra boat that we've got now... or what did I build here? I thought I was building a boat. Alright, well, whatever. Oh no, we finished that one, I guess. Let's get more builders. Can always do with more builders. Alright. Get a library. So our science is trash. Okay. Send that back up to Smucktucklin. Guess we were building another trade route for some reason. Alright, so Caravel fleet is a lot stronger than the what it was before. Alright. Hopped up on the shore there. And we're just shy of being able to actually kill it, so we're going to go ahead and skip a turn for these guys. Alright, you guys. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's check here, because I thought I was building another ship, and we don't seem to have that other ship. Did I switch it? I did switch it. Okay, one more turn with Privateer. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Let's take Tortoise here. That will help us immediately since there's a crossbowman right in front of us. Double moving would have also helped us because it would put us in range of it being able to attack these guys, but we'll have to slog it forward and then attack next turn. Bit unfortunate, but whatever. One of the things I should have been doing is probably like attacking Nan Madol at just constantly and stealing tons and tons of workers. That would have been pretty amazing, I imagine. It's like, this is, what, 15 workers or something like that? Maybe even a little more. That could have really helped out. Alright, looks like I still haven't done all these. So, 2 times flanking bonus seems good. Down here, let's get the factory online, now that we have got the ship that I thought we already had. And let's go ahead and send this guy across. Alright, and we should be able to capture this Mameluke here and get him as a nice, friendly worker for us. Alright, absolutely destroyed that unit with the caravels here. Armadaing them up lets you concentrate your forces so much better, but if something bad happens and they both get wiped out, that's quite a lot worse. Alright, we're going to liberate this to Founder. Because this city's actually really, really crap. I'm going to want to do something else, I think. Alright, so that's a bit disappointing. Like, I was hoping the city would be slightly better repair. But... is what it is. Okay. Another knight over here. Okay. Well, we'll be okay doing a skip turn here. Now, hopefully Japan will fix this and I can retake it later. But For now, this is sort of the way that it currently is. Can't really do anything about it. It's fine. Alright, and let's go ahead and grab that salt. I don't know, do I want another commercial hub, maybe? I don't have any good spots along the river to plant one, though. I'd have to buy this tile, I think. Is that worth it? Probably not really. Let's go ahead and keep building units, I think. I have been saying that I probably should just build units, but I haven't been. Because again, I am crazy or something. Alright, I think this was one of their cities that we're supposed to attack. Alright, we can attack this harbor, I guess. Or pillage it, rather. And you will send up to there before heading up further north, I bet. I suspect this is what the best thing to do would be. It's quite a lot of barbarians there, actually. Probably a good idea for me to get another unit near Texcoco, just because there's lots of barbarians near it. Kind of was thinking Candy might attack, but I think that's actually a little bit too far for them to go. Okay. Ooh, I can actually work that fish resource as well. Should probably actually work that instead of what I'm working here. Or moving towards. We're actually probably going to lose this tile, because I think I need to change it to a district. Alright, let's just heal up here. They'll probably throw themselves against it. Texcoco is probably okay. Send it to Texcoco. Alright, what units have we not upgraded here? This guy? Thought we just did. Interesting. I guess he already had an upgrade that I just wasn't using. Rome. Okay. Yeah, we can just pillage this, but it's not really in my best interest if we want to capture the city. Okay, so we got like one guy and his commanding officer. So that'll be interesting. Let's go down here and start checking out what's down there. Some samurai and stuff. Okay. Alright, let's just sleep this unit until we can get some reinforcements down there or something like that. Might be able to capture this worker. Oh, crap. More units. Alright. It's gotta be a barbarian encampment just down there. Oh, no, it's right there. Okay. Well, it can be used as a sort of experience grind, I think. I think these crossbows are pretty powerful. Yeah, it's enough to wipe those guys out. Okay, so I probably don't have to worry about them too much down there, those barbarians. I'm not getting any experience, but it looks like. I guess level 2 is the maximum that you can get from barbarians. Stockholm declares war on the Aztecs. Where's Stockholm? I don't think we're aware of where Stockholm is. Okay. Let's get the factory next. I think that one is close enough to this place, so they'll sort of help each other out. Okay. Can I actually get to there, I wonder? Oh, there's a city there. Well... Alright, can I fire at that? Be nice if there was an angle where I could shoot at that building, but Doesn't look like there is. Let's get him over there. This caravel fleet can't really do a whole lot here. I can sort of stand here and destroy anything that walks into the water, but let's just check things out around here. So I sort of overestimated how much use like I'd get out of the Navy, which is a bit unfortunate. I thought that they'd be defending it a little bit more. Looks like I was wrong. Okay, so skip turn here. Alright, get that done. Fortify these guys. Okay. We'll want a field gun probably from our capital after this musketeer. Alright. Now, I think if I capture this worker, I could probably use that to... I could probably use that to cut down that forest and get myself line of sight for my other stuff. So, if I could do that somehow, that would be really, really good. Yeah, okay, so we can get neighborhoods now. Finally. Alright, square rigging. Get these guys down to the docks. Get some more units here. Alright, and we want the field cannons at this point, I think. Get 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, I kind of figured we wouldn't be able to easily get there. So I think we're just going to have to hold tight here for a little while until we can get reinforcements down to that city. But I think once we get our knight up onto shore, we should have an easy time capturing that worker. Should being the sort of key operator there. Alright. Plus 10 combat strength versus land and navy units. This guy's still actually best off healing back up because he's still pretty dinged up. Alright, and we'll go ahead and skip turn for this guy, skip turn for this guy. Still don't see anything coming out of the water for me. This guy's probably going to run away to a completely different city, though, it looks like. The Mameluke in Medina probably could give me some real grief, too. They're pretty strong, and they heal every turn, so they can just run into units and not really give a damn. And they'll do fine. Like, they'll eventually grind my guy down, and I'll have to be constantly healing. Oh yeah, no, they're now shooting at me. Alright. Ah, crap. Okay, well, I have to go after this thing, so no point sticking around waiting for that. Workshop here. It's probably fine. Get our production up everywhere. Oh, I didn't kill it. Holy shit. That's not good. Alright. Our spy... Or what have we got here? I'm going to figure that out later. Okay. This place... Any of these is going to be ridiculously expensive. Any of those. The more cities you have, it seems like you end up with more, but... Yeah, I think this is another spy. We're going to send this over to Mohenjo-Daro. Looks like I can't really get anything out of them, so... Alright, what cities could we... Could go to Medina, but I think that's what we're attacking. Alright, so why don't we travel to... Man, okay, we'll send him here. Actually, no, I've already got one there. Wait, what happened? Did we lose our spy that was in, Maybe I just have to reset them every once in a while. Okay. A little bit irritating. Alright. And I think that we're able to heal up sort of at a rate pretty equivalent to what we're taking here. Oh no, they're using up their worker. Oh shit, I forgot to deal with this. Making mistakes all over the place, aren't I? Alright. Still able to take out this guy without too much trouble. We'll send this to Lisbon, actually. It's a lot of gold, and it's an extra point. Alright. So we have to see if we can capture that worker. It's not going to be necessarily that easy, depending on what the terrain's like up here. Oh, we got him. Okay. Perfect. Athens over here. Let's get the amphitheater for now. Oh, crap. Alright. Gonna get these guys back all the way over here, chop this down, and that should be fine. If I can capture that other worker, that would also be nice, but probably not really too likely. It's a good thing that I only need one work out of these guys. Alright, are we taking less damage than we're healing? No, we're not. Well, that's not good. Alright, skip turn there. Your trade routes to your own cities gain 0.5 gold for each specialty district at the destination, gain 1 envoy. Well, it's not too bad. Alright, we'll go ahead and take it. And, where does this guy actually go? There it is, okay. More envoys. We'll send one to Kumasi just for the hell of it. It's hard to get envoys in this game. It really is. You know what? Let's go ahead and just do that. It'll save me a little bit of clicking. Okay. There we go. Okay, there's nothing I can produce up there. Fantastic. That was a good use of my time. Let's see here. I didn't even pay attention to what I upgraded there, honestly. Okay. This is a slow, long process. I'm not willing to give you any deals here. This is actually kind of a bad city location. Like, there's no fresh water for it, so its population is probably really low. Okay, I'm just going to have to buy a unit in Texcoco, I think. I don't have enough money for it, but... Alright. Move this guy down to here. And, yeah, economics seems pretty good. More money per turn is always good. I think we can move up here safely-ish. Should be fine. And we want to get a neighborhood, since this place is basically getting crapped on as far as that goes. We'll build it here. Seems like a good spot. Okay. Right, skip turn. Skip turn. And... fortify till healed. Let's just figure out what else needs upgrades here. This guy, oh wow, level 3 now. Could have a zone of control, which is not really that good. Alright, we'll go ahead and get placement. Which I don't think is necessarily that great either. Alright, we need one more trade route, it looks like. I think actually one of our trade routes just returned home, so we'll have to reset it. I thought there was a way to automate that, but maybe not. Okay, so we will eventually get radio researched, so I should probably switch it off from mass media to something else. I don't actually... oh no, wait, I was moving towards fascism, I think. Alright. Argos. Housing problems, so we'll build a neighborhood. We'll build it right there. Yeah, I thought we had another... okay. Getting that route there. Continue upping these. Just want to make sure that no one else can become suzerain of really anything. Good gods, this is a slow process. Alright. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to cry a little bit. Just a little bit. I think I'm allowed to at that point. The only reason this thing's here is to stop any pirates from showing up, which is, you know, possible. Ouch. That hurts these knights a lot more than it hurts my musketmen. I guess my musketmen have a bunch of like fancy bonuses to resisting missiles. Alright, we'll fortify them up. That should stop the hurt a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright, skip turn. And once we've gotten that city there, this is a really good deal, actually. The only problem is that we actually kind of do want the cocoa still, since you kind of don't... You can't cover all your cities with just one copy of a luxury resource, so it's not like it's actually spare. Okay, so this is bad, but... Tax on my knight is a pretty bad thing there. Mind what you say. Alright, goodbye. Bon voyage. So yeah, our knight got his ass just a little bit kicked there. Let's go ahead and chop that. That actually does boost our stuff all the way from like back home for some reason. But let's move the Great General over there. And let's see if we can start bombarding with this thing. Yeah, we can. Okay, how come we can't do this here? Let us... Huh. Alright, well, let's check that, I guess, in just another second here, but that should be letting us attack. It's supposed to be. Alright, we'll get another barracks over here, just so I can start putting out units a little bit faster. And another campus district might be a good idea, but... Now let's get another worker. I need to keep building workers. Actually, let's check this. +2 culture in all rainforest tiles. +2 culture must be built on rainforests. That's pretty bad, because we've only got like 2 rainforest tiles. It's not really going to be that useful. Let's get a builder. Okay, we could start pillaging a lot of stuff here, but that means I'll have to rebuild it, so it's not really my favorite sort of thing to have to do. Let's move there and back and see if that fixes that. Yeah, it did. I don't know why that was the case, but... Alright. -15 to their defenses. You know what? Don't think we got quite enough to actually beat these guys. I think we're going to have to bring in a lot more stuff. Alright. Well, we are bringing in more units, so... It's the one thing that'll help us out a little bit. Get these guys down here, see if we can upgrade them into anything. It doesn't look like we can right yet. This does mean that this little road here could start spawning barbarians, which would be absolute ass, but yeah, so my cavalry got knocked out there. Not really that surprised. That's fine though. Okay, so I can keep chipping at this defense value, and it doesn't actually matter because they're not actually gaining it back that quickly. You gain defense back a lot slower than you gain back hit points from cities. So this sort of slow erosion of their stuff is going to actually work out just fine. I think this is the same friggin' spy. It is. Okay, so I just have to constantly do this. I guess this is a thing that pops up often so that you can rapidly redeploy them when you detect a spy, but I don't really know how to detect spies that easily, so doesn't help me any. Alright, scrape that up. And let's just attach to unit. Okay, we can build a campus here now. Cleared out a spot for it. And these, our general here is just gonna sleep. Okay. Slowly just pouring our troops across the water here. Once the walls are down, we're going to be able to deal damage to this building really quickly. So it's not all bad here. So like that +7 that it got, like healed it back completely to full. But shouldn't matter in the long run. Sanitation might be a good idea just so that we can get that, but We got an ability to upgrade our troops. It's probably a good idea. Help our push here quite a bit. This also reduces the damage we take from these bombardment attacks, so it's a good idea to drop their defenses as much as possible. Eventually I think we can get double shots from our privateers, but I'm not really remembering too well here. Alright, more units. What the hell? Interesting, interesting. Very strange choice for those Mamelukes to run in there, but I guess they're going to heal regardless, but they sort of ran in with the damaged Mameluke unit. Alright, we're going to refuse that deal again. I basically really just have to take this city, and we're on our way to grinding it down quite a bit. Yeah, look how much health these guys get back every turn. It's gross. Grotesque. Alright. So, Tenochtitlan, we got the neighborhood up. It's +5 to population cap there, so we're probably pretty okay for the next foreseeable little while, but we could get Oxford University here. We'd have to replace this rice tile, which would be a pretty good tile actually to have, so I don't really want to do that. Let's check out, see if we can get it somewhere else like Rome here. Let's see. I have to have the university here first. Must be adjacent to campus. But I could probably put it there. So what could we do here? Could we purchase up to the university? We can. So we wait 2 turns, then we can do Oxford there. So here, on the other hand, though, oh, and we're also going to want to bring this guy up to there. But for over here, in the meantime, commercial hub, probably a good idea, as any. It's just I don't have any tiles to put it in. Alright, fantastic. Let's keep building units, I guess. Another musketman. Alright, stock exchange there. Could build the armory, but I'm kind of scattered all over the place of things that I just need to build. Wonder if this Mameluke's gonna charge in again. This one's probably actually they're just gonna rotate charging back and forth, I guess. I might have to retreat into the water with these guys for a little while, but I can keep bombarding the city. Alright, so the problem here is I don't want to actually take the time to upgrade this unit, because I want to keep hitting it with the cannons here. So we'll do that instead, I think, for the time being. Alright. Let's go chop that. Actually, no, we don't want to chop that, I think. We want to leave this one as is, actually. Okay. I could buy these tiles, get them for a national park setup, and I actually probably do, because they're being influenced by Everest there. Alright, looks like they're just shooting me now, so I should be able to start healing a little bit. Oh no, we're still lower than natural healing rate. Alright, modern era. What did we get? Nothing in particular. Interesting. Ah, we got that. Okay. So we could get propaganda there, which could be pretty okay for us. But I think we're going to stick with what we got for the time being. Get our bank online up there. So let's figure out what promotions we can get. Yeah, +1 additional attack per turn. So it's not really going to help us at this point in time. Let's go ahead and just have it continue firing at the city here. They should be incapable of bombarding us this turn or next turn. It's kind of surprising like how few units this AI has, but I'm wondering if they're like busy doing something in another city somewhere. But yeah, one more shot and we should no longer be taking a city bombardment damage. Should be. Oh, right, that reminds me. I forgot to actually do this properly. Change city, Oxford University. Oh, I guess I have to put it here. Sure. Wow, that did a lot less than I thought it was going to. Alright, what do you do? I forgot about this guy, so... Instantly builds the bank and market. Oh, I was going to do that there. Great. Well, Alright, we fucked that up. Send this guy down to Tenochtitlan and we'll build a market there. We'll build it probably in, like, I don't know, this tile. Alright, so that should stop hurting pretty much right about now. God, I'm doing this... Like, this is the worst way to do this, I would imagine. Like, you got just 2 units poking slowly at a city. Good for me. Alright. I certainly would want more ranged units normally than this. Okay. No, I'm still getting some experience points from those guys. Interesting. It's a bit weird. Don't 100% know what's going on. Alright, so now we can start doing some real damage to that city there. Right, person, 500 science from each natural wonder tile there or adjacent. Okay, so let's grab that. It's going to be a really good, great person because we've got a really good natural wonder for that. We just stand them right there, and that's 3 tiles. There's better ones out there in this game, but it's possible to get 4, I think. Alright, we're just going to buy the tile, and we're not going to... Oh, I guess I get the same from here. So we'll pop it here. Alright. I'm probably going to forget about that guy again. It's going to be awful. No, I don't need a worker there, actually. Those are almost all improved. Theater Square, maybe? Don't really gain much benefit for that one. So what do we want to build here? I could build a holy site there, actually, and that would get an okay bonus. Not sure it's entirely relevant to get a holy site at this point in the game, but... Alright, so this is attacking with the walls down, and it's going to make a pretty big difference. Minus 49 to their health. Alright. So that's pretty good. Looks like we're going to have to buy a unit here, like I was saying. We don't have enough money for, like, anything here. Only got 513. Okay. Well, I guess we could just rush a unit down there if we've got any. I could get this knight down there, probably. Yeah, this ship, though. So that hit pretty hard, but should still be okay. 1, 2, I think we can move directly here because of the port. Knowledge of sanitation is advanced. Alright, so I can get it up to there, I think. So I can move this guy back, this guy in, and this guy can continue healing up. Yep. So this is actually working fine. It's just I should have waited a little bit longer. Okay. Argos, we'll build the university there. Actually, I do have a university that I could build near a mountain. Damn. Oh well. This is very slow and inefficient. I could have been doing this much better, I think. But we can go on the warpath right from here into Cairo, so... Alright, this unit's not braced and it's not as upgraded, but it is still within the general radius, and it is still higher tech level than these knights, than these Mamelukes. So we're going to refuse that deal again. Yeah, goodbye, goodbye. Alright, so this is kind of annoying. I wonder if there's a way to do this faster. Alright. Actually, I don't have the ability to get new workers here, so I don't have any of my old Eagle Warriors. Damn. I'm wondering, though, if my Musketman still has that, though, because I think it is an old unit that I upgraded. Yeah, sort of a long way. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get another friggin' warrior of some sort here. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's... Wow, these are going to take forever to build. Okay. Guess we're going to have to get a district here, industrial zone, just to get this damn city's industrial stuff a little bit online here. Let's get this guy over here. Holy crap. Alright. Alright, so that was a lot of science. In fact, we can now get printing for like 1 turn, or we can get steam power in like 1 turn. Okay, steam power seems pretty good here. Alright, let's get these guys to fortify up. Should be able to take Medina next turn. We've got probably enough forces between the infantry, the cavalry, and all that. And once we've taken that, we should be able to march on Cairo. Oh, they've gotten another Mameluke. It's pretty bad for us. Don't think it's enough for them to actually win, though. Knowledge of Steel is advanced. Alright, let's see where these resources are. There's a mine there already. Okay. And there's no mine up there, so we'll have to go and get that. Oh god. Hate it when the game sort of takes the wheel on the camera. Okay, I should be able to kill this guy. He shouldn't be able to escape, but you never know. This game is kind of crazy that way. Artillery, battleships, stuff like that. I don't think we really got the production for any of that, so we'll kind of ignore it. But for now, let's see if we can take Medina. Alright. Oh yeah, no, we can take Medina here. Okay. Going to fortify those units, and we are definitely going to keep the city. This does mean that we can upgrade this unit, turning them into that infantry there. Fortify them. Sleep them. Alright, this city, we'll start by repairing the monument probably. Looks like the wall's automatically repaired to full, which is crazy. Seems wrong to me. It is nice in the sense that it does mean that these guys that sort of ram their face into my newly conquered city, though, aren't going to automatically destroy it. Did my horsemen actually just beat theirs? I thought the Mameluke was supposed to win that. Guess I'm going crazy here or something. Alright. Actually, you know what? We built the wrong improvement here, I think. We should have been building the... No, this is actually good. This is good. Okay. We'll go ahead and upgrade you guys. Plus 10 combat strength versus naval units. It's not great, but it's the better of the two options there. Plus combat. plus combat there, or plus combat versus range rather. Let's go ahead and create that escort group. That unit's already healing. So these guys sort of like out-heal the damage I'm probably doing anyway, but that's fine. Alright, not anymore though. Ooh. That was ugly. Tech advantage really is pretty significant here, I guess. Okay. Just slowly crawl our way up to that camp there. He's willing to cede Medina to us, but I want to take their capital first before we do this. And that should be just fine. Just barely fine, I think. Alright, got 716 and we're getting 90.4. Let's send this all the way to Medina somehow. Alright, why the hell not? And I can also get 9 trade routes apparently, which seems wrong, but alright, let's remember this friggin' thing here. There we go. That's correctly using basic resources that we get in this game, because goddamn am I ever stupid. Alright, let's build a bunch of traders, I guess. This is going to take a while, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to take a while, but that's fine, I guess. Sleep that. Get this infantry. Start moving up here, I think. See if we can see anything over here. I don't... Is this on a hill? There might be. We've got a nice little road here for me, so... Let's get these guys up here and upgraded. And these guys up to here. So our units are probably advanced enough by contrast to theirs. Oh, wow, okay. But not compared to the barbarians, who have riflemen. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to lose that if we attack there, so we're going to fortify up here, and hopefully they'll attack into us. Alright, so those barbarian riflemen have decided to attack us. It would be nice if they renamed it to, at this point, rebels or something like that. I think that would be pretty interesting. But, oh yeah, oh boy. This is good. We need more housing in Argos, so we're going to need another apartment block. Oh, and there's a horseman down here. That did quite a lot of damage, actually. Okay, Forbidden City, we could build one wildcard policy slot. That's not too important to me right now. Let's go ahead and fortify until healed. And we'll send this guy down to here. Alright, let's send this guy down here, I said. There we go. And I guess we can leapfrog our units up here a bit. Yeah, there is a hill here, so that's going to stop us from shooting where we want to shoot. Or, yeah, this way. Okay. It's not Declan. We're going to want this to our capital. Always, when possible, send trade routes to your capital, in my opinion. Flights might be a good idea. Okay, library here. Catch us up on science just a little bit. The granary repaired here. Alright, I'm not at war with Japan, so I can't really just take that, and I don't really want to add more wars that I'm in, but taking the capital is our goal right now. I don't really care if this converts, because it's not even our religion as it is, so it's not costing us anything, really. Okay, we're still holding on over here, because we're healing our unit within our own borders. Send this to over here, actually. Rome needs a little bit of help with their production right now. Okay, more traders. 1 turn for 1. That's actually really good. Neighborhood. Plus 5 over here, and it's empty, so that's a perfect spot. Alright. minus 10 to their defenses, so definitely going to want to get more of something here. Now, preferably I should get a bombard here. I don't know if it's... Bombard strength is 55, range 2, so I'm wondering if this is actually much stronger than what we've already got for our field cannons. Field cannons look like they've actually got a higher range strength, but is there a multiplier on the damage from a bombard against cities? I'm assuming there probably is some sort of bonus there for bombard attacking cities. Right, well, I don't really need this horseman anymore. Actually, no, let's keep it. No, actually that is a really tricky one. Do I want to get rid of this? I think we do. Units in this game give you a ton of cash when you get rid of them, so they're kind of better to get rid of. The scout has got both upgrades, so we want to keep him until we can get rangers. This horseman we can get rid of, I think. Those crossbowmen have been pretty important at just holding down this southern border, so we'll keep them. This knight is the only thing guarding Argos, so probably want to keep him around. Alright, that's about all we can do for now. Let's go back into Medina and see what else we can buy. Yeah, still not quite anything, but we're pretty close to being able to buy like a field cannon. We're only like 3 turns away, so we can do that and we can form a battery or something like that out of them. Alright. So I think we're starting to pull into a good position now. Use that deal. Mind what I say, indeed. How dare I arrogantly believe that my conquering armies that have taken one of your cities can continue taking your cities. Alright, so hopefully this didn't kill my whole cavalry unit, but it looks like it's... Oh no, okay, good. It's hard to tell with cavalry what's going on. I thought it was down to 1 left because it happened again, but you can see that I'm sort of like getting a new one and then it's sort of disappearing, so... 275 gold for that, let's not do that. Getting trade units, I think. You get more money from trade units than you do from the other stuff. Alright. This is not ideal, this attack, but should work. Nope, not quite. That might raid one of my tiles, which would be absolutely awful. Alright. Send that up there, I think. It's fine. Get the armory down here. And the worker over here is really kind of superfluous at this point. I could sell him for cash, actually, and then be able to afford what I wanted, I think. He's only got 1 charge left, so... It's actually a good idea to do that the entire game, just use 2 charges on those guys, and then sell them off, but it's kind of exploity, so I avoid doing it. Forest where Scorched Earth has progressed. Fantastic. Okay. The weird thing about this game is that you need districts to function, essentially, in it. So you often find yourself in a situation where it's like, yeah, you know, you're thinking about getting something else, but then you realize that you can't get anything else until you've got the district, so you kind of have to get them. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. But looks like he died, so it's fine. Alright, finally got those guys out of the way. Still want to heal up before we attack that spear camp, but maybe I should just attack it while it's relatively weak. Argos, Athens. Argos is doing nothing too important. Athens is pretty okay, I guess. University here? Okay, I can join this group there. That heals it partly. Oh, damn, that took away my action. Alright, these guys need to fortify until healed. This unit over here. Okay, so we can start working on units from here as well. Like, it takes a long time to do anything from here, but it might be worthwhile starting to work on that. Yeah, let's start working on another field cannon. I think it's going to take 43 turns, which is like never going to finish, but it's worth doing, I suspect. He just had to move there, didn't he? I think we can still move past him, though. Now this is a flat tile, so we can actually shoot past that pyramid there if we get another field cannon over there. Alright, we can get 3 units at once in the same spot now too as well, so it's Nocticlin, confirm placement, counter spy. Argos. Alright, we've got trade to like every single city that we have, so if that's not good enough, I don't know what is. Alright, we no longer have that. Unit maintenance cost can be reduced by 2 now though, so we're going to go ahead and confirm that policy. Did I just not fire my units there? There we go. And their defenses probably increased just a little bit, but yeah, now we're dealing 22 damage to their defenses every shot, so should be relatively better. It's going to be like another 10 turns before we get the opportunity to buy another one of these field cannons, though, which is pretty shit. Alright, Rifleman with the General should be able to withstand this pretty well. But might want to just back off and a tiny bit and upgrade them. Yeah, I'm a warmonger, blah blah blah. I'm probably starting to take some accumulating penalties to my amenities from war weariness. It does happen in this game, but it takes a while. We're just going to fortify until healed for now. There we go. That was weird. Okay, begin route. Just gonna keep wearing this down. I'm not gonna worry at all about that Mameluke over there. I don't think he's dealing enough damage for me to really have to worry about it with my musketman here. Who the hell? Oh, there's a barbarian encampment down there. Right, I forgot that that's been there for forever. Well, it's no consequence to me. They want to give me niter? I've got lots of niter. Let's refuse that deal. Okay. Another great person. Instantly build a factory and workshop in this district. Factories provide +2 production. Okay. So it's good for the secondary effect, but the first effect is actually quite weak. But we are actually building one. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and get that. Alright, we'll bring these guys back now and upgrade them. You guys go ahead and continue pounding away. The infantry corps here look like they can actually deal some pretty significant damage too. Alright, so we're building one of these right over here, and it's going to be 15 more turns, but once we get that, should be a pretty good thing. And these infantry should be able to just absolutely steamroll barbarians. Should be no contest. I like how my build time for this field cannon went up from something. Alright, how are we doing? We might not even need to buy another one of these things. The damage that we're dealing from this one is pretty significant. Alright, we can just go ahead and rest you. I think we can one-shot those spearmen now, too. Yeah, and they do a little fancy maneuver. I should have zoomed in on that, because it's actually kind of funny to watch. Maybe we'll do it next time we attack with one of those guys against an individual person. Big Ben, I think was kind of okay for us, but we'll ignore that for now. We'll get a worker. We kind of need one. Lots of unimproved tiles around Athens. Alright, one more shot from the cannons, though. Should bring down the walls of Cairo, and then we can start pounding the city itself. I'm refusing. I can get Cairo. They're going to do this every turn, though, because they're desperate, I guess, but... Peace be to you and yours. It is starting to see another just as pious as myself. I mean, sure. Sure, we can pretend that's exactly what's happening here. Alright, Rome needs housing. We're in the middle of building something, though, that's a little bit important, so... That shouldn't be a problem there. C needs food. Medina needs food. Okay. Well, Medina is definitely not going to be very functional while we're in the state. Because they count as, like, not being our city, really, or something like that, while we're fighting them, so... Until they secede it to us, it suffers penalties. Okay. Could get Forbidden City for a wildcard policy slot. That's actually pretty strong, but I think for now, why don't we think about getting an entertainment complex district. It's actually unique for the Aztecs, so it's kind of funny that I've been not really bothering getting it, although I've got so many amenities that I don't feel like I really need it. Could get the Alhambra. Forget what that did. +1 military policy slot provides the same bonuses as the fort improvement. Must be built on a hill adjacent to an encampment. +2 amenities from entertainment. +2 great general points per turn. Alright, that's not that good. Well, get a medic going, I think, and then send it across. Alright, and over here, that's fine. If I could buy other things with faith, actually, that would have been really quite nice. If you're playing as, like, Spain, you can just build a whole bunch of, like, conquistadors and bring those plus faith guys with you, like apostles or whatever. Alright, so I don't really need that. I'm pretty happy with the civics that I had, so I'm not going to bother changing them right now. Could be a mistake. Could be a mistake. Could I actually take the city out now? I think I can, actually. Yeah. Just rolled right in there. Okay. And we have to keep a city that's a capital, so we don't need to be at war, though, anymore with Arabia. Going to go ahead and say make peace there. Going to ask him to cede these 2 cities to us. Going to ask him for, like, all his gold. 168. And we're going to ask for, like, all their gold per turn. Let's just put in 100 or something like that, and it automatically goes down to whatever they actually have. Ask for them for both of these, and maybe Baghdad? No, I didn't think they would. Alright, so let's go ahead and accept this deal. May Allah bless me, sure. Alright, so what have we got left? There's Cleopatra, and there is Hojo Tokumine. And we just have to sort of find their stuff and then start wrecking it. But for now, let's go ahead and start repairing all this stuff. Send out some troops as scouts, maybe. Try and find those. Could get a cavalry unit. No, that's a terrible deal. Alright. So Medina is going to be a little bit more functional now, but it looks like it's still ridiculously slow on the uptick there. So let's... Oh no, now it's a little bit more functional. You can see that it's actually getting a little bit of food growth. Gonna want that tile, that tile. That tile, and I guess this one's okay, but not really my favorite. Another great, or we can get a great admiral. First great admiral grants 1 promotion level and 50 combat experience to a military naval unit. I mean, sure. Actually, no, we're gonna pass because sometimes you can get one that gives you a free naval unit, and that's actually quite strong. All right, and a great general forms an army out of a military land unit. I wonder what that actually means. Alright. Oh, there's a little naval thing here. That's interesting. Okay. I should probably go back here and just plant more farms, because the city's screwed on farms. Promotion there. Volley. Thinking I should get another promotion on that unit there. Alright, there's where Baghdad is. I'm wondering if it means like I can go to a unit and automatically upgrade it to a whole bunch of units tied together, because that would be actually really strong. Why am I getting 3 new trade routes for this? Weird. Okay. Chuck Yeager. That guy's actually a pretty cool guy. Alright, let's begin this route here. Let's work on steel because we got the prereq for it. And man, I don't know. Could build this here, but I don't really feel like it. Let's just build a sewer there for now. A little bit of extra housing. I'm not even sure we really need. Get a watt up there. Get yeah, get a sewer over in Athens too, why not? Cairo over here. Alright, granary repair. Sure. I should have demanded open borders while I was at it. But let's see if we can find Kyoto, or whatever they're using as their capital right now. I could probably go through and check, actually, all the other people's cities that they have, and get a better answer on that, but doesn't really matter that much. Look at how abysmal our tourism is. I've had games where I've had, like, at this point, 200 tourism. I did win a cultural victory on that one, though, so I was kind of going for it. Okay. My opponents are like still so far behind in tech, but that is kind of the case when you're playing on lower difficulties. Oh, Argos needed actually housing, so let's go ahead and switch that over here. Oops. Get a neighborhood here. I don't have any 5 appeal tiles other than this one over here if I buy it. It's kind of an awkward one to have to buy, but I guess we'll do it. It's a little bit extra, but god damn it. Alright, so I hope that there's some way to automate that or something like that I'm just missing. Do you know what I can do? Have I got a holy district in either of these places? I don't. Okay, so I'd have to get it from the mainland, but we can get a holy person to go there and start spreading religion around or whatever. It doesn't even have to spread religion. I just have to get a holy person over there because they can walk freely throughout other people's territory. So I can get one of these apostles for like virtually nothing because I've got a bajillion points for it, and hopefully be able to scout things out that way. So that's how we're going to do that. Looks like, anyway. I think I see the borders, though, for Japan City up there. So let's bring these guys across this way. Check over here. Sistine Chapel. We've got Michelangelo. Alright. Just gonna send trade routes to wherever the hell. I'm not really too concerned about where they're going at this moment, just because I don't really have anywhere I can send them in particular. Could build our aerodrome here in Tenochtitlan, but it's not going to do us any good because we're so far away from anything useful. If I could get one here, that would be amazing, but we've got so much infrastructure, like core infrastructure, that we need to catch up on. It's going to be kind of hard. Alright, going to bring the medic out across to here. Look how long it takes me to like bring troops across to like other theaters. This is the problem with like fighting across water. Alright, what can I do with you? Ooh, we got some great work of art slots there, but Sistine Chapel. Now, if I recall correctly, I can't just slam all three of them down in the same city and have it work, but I think we're going to have to because I don't really have three of those things. You kind of need three or more of your those what are they called? Art galleries to functionally have that bonus, so we're not going to be able to. Alright. Should send a trader to Kamasi, that would probably be a good idea. Keep a head on all those little bonuses that you can get. Okay. And one more trader. It's actually a lot of culture we're going to get from that too. Okay, so you can just keep slamming all the pieces of art down into the same city, and you'll not get the theming bonus, but it's still pretty okay. Get up to the niter. It's a good resource for... Oh, we'll repair the tile first, actually. We can go ahead and repair that. Repair doesn't take a use, so... Doesn't matter too much if we do that. Alright, Japan had some units to the south of me, actually, now that I think about it. Nice equivocating there, Benjamin Franklin. It's some good equivocating. Anyway. Oh, no, actually that's not Japan's city there. Oh, right, up there, across the river. Damn, this is going to take a long time. Alright. I mean, I could send my fleet over to just attack Japan, for the hell of it. Which might not be the worst of ideas, or anything like that. If I'm totally honest with you. Let's get an artillery, have it sent over. It'll take a while, but... The nice thing about getting a little bit of extra culture from this is that it does give me small bonuses that are going to stop me from getting taken over by other people. So, can be good for that purpose. Alright. So let's send this ship up to here. Could send this ship down to here and then like blow those samurai out of the... Not water, because they're not in the water, but you know what I mean. Could also repair this boat finally, actually. That could be a good idea. That sounds like a plan. Got 2,036 bucks now. We can build a unit in Medina again as well. Okay, perfect. Everything's going up pretty well. So we just have to find, like, Cleopatra's capital city now. Which, like, I have really no reference as to where the hell Cleopatra is. She must be along this coast somewhere. So what we can do here is probably actually instead buy a unit from here. How much would a boat cost? Oh, we're up to ironclads and battleships. Still got privateers on the list, but they still cost quite a lot. If I could have built like a galley or something like that, I totally would have done that. But for now, let's go ahead and pop out a field cannon here. We're not too far away from being able to get like a battleship or something like that up to look for Cleopatra, but still not exactly like immediate or anything like that. There's one of her units. Oh no, we've lost a suzerain status. Crazy. Oh wow, that's really powerful. +1 economic policy slot. Okay. Could go with River Valley. Just get our production up, which is pretty crap. Doesn't look like I've got a good place to put it though, so... Probably just going to ignore that for now. Could get a neighborhood. Got a 6 appeal neighborhood there. That's actually really, really good. Alright, we'll just put this guy here so that we can defend against those samurai. And get these guys in there and rest and repair. Retrofit them up as best as we can. And skip for this guy. Okay. I wonder if I can do a free policy swap right now with having done that. Yeah, I do get to. Okay, perfect. Gold, plus 4 gold is quite a lot. We're going to go ahead and do that, especially because we got so many of those. So I think that gives us like plus 44 in the end. Go ahead and skip turn. Just going to keep doing that until we get to see where those samurai are. So I kind of want to see how this mechanic works. I want to see if this changes it from like just being an Aztec field cannon to being an army Aztec field cannon or something like that. Like if it's a whole group now. It's kind of a waste of a great general in a certain sense, but I can just buy great generals right now if I really want to. Because my great people points, you can use faith for it, and I've got so many points for that. Okay, let's grab this as well. Like I was saying, I've just got tons of these. Forms an army out of a military land unit, so let's go ahead and try that. I think it did. Yep, nope. That's basically like getting 2 free units. That's actually pretty powerful. Okay. And we're getting closer to figuring out where, what's her name is. Great scientists over here. All of chemistry has been advanced, and that's it, because I guess we didn't have any other techs in that era left, so it's good to deny it from your opponents, though, is kind of my thinking. Will you allow us to establish an embassy in your capital? Why don't you put it in your old capital? You know, I think that would be an interesting way of going about things. Alright, no reason to deny these guys anything at this point in time. Like, we control our capital, it doesn't really matter all that much. We can be nice to them, we can be mean to them, we could just sort of stomp on all their tiles or something like that. Alright. Great writer. Can't do anything really with those great writers. Alright, suzerain status of these guys is reattained. Yep, this has got to be Japan's capital right there. Alright, we've got 2 great works of art slots here. I don't think they're theme related, and great works of writing are by far the hardest to place in places because you get quite a few great writers, but not a lot of places where you can put those great works of writing at the same time. It's kind of awkward, actually. Alright, we can upgrade these for 220. It's probably good, but I'm going to put this unit to sleep for now. Going to go over to... What the shit? Well, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just buy. Looks like I can afford a privateer, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. All right, so it's gonna start penetrating inland and finding where Cleopatra is. All right. A market seems like a good idea there. I don't really think that religious stuff is going to help me at all at this point in the game. It's just a little bit too late into it for me to do a whole lot that's interesting with it. Alright. Some magistrate grown grey in office, calmly he contemplate alike the just and unjust. With indifference he notes good, evil and good, and knows not wrath nor pity. Okay. I actually don't know much about Pushkin, or those books. So it's kind of interesting to see some of these books, because like I'm relatively well read. Like I read a lot of books, so I know a lot about reading and a lot about literature, but not as much as I potentially could. So all right. There's a bit of irony here. I kind of want to move out with my army that's defending over here, because I could get 3 more on the attack, which would be a huge more increase in my offensive capabilities in that area. But I think we could probably take Kyoto without that. Alright. So let's go ahead and talk to these guys. We're going to discuss promise to not sell near our lands. You think that he would realize that's a really bad idea to have settled this settlement here, because we're probably going to just, like, nutsack him, but whatever. 2 more turns before we get access to our thing here, and then we can fully upgrade it, or pretty close to fully upgrade it. We won't have, like, a generator. They think we're a warmonger. We are a warmonger. We're, in fact, about to monger yet another war, which is great. We're also about to convert to fascism, so that should tell you a little something. In these games, like, fascism is the only one that's really direct as to what it's for. In, like, Civ 5, fascism was also directly about war, or they called it authoritarianism or something like that, or autocracy. But it was fascism, and then there was communism, and there was freedom, which was capitalism. I think, like, authority, or control was communism, I think, or something like that. But organization or something like that. God damn it. Because that's something I wish they would do differently. But let's go ahead and declare war. Divine Wind will protect us, and you'll fall like the others. Okay, that's fantastic. First off, we're going to have to sort of destroy this thing, but fortify that unit for a little while. I think they're getting attacked by a barbarian down there. Once I've cleared out these guys, I'll go destroy that barbarian encampment with this ridiculous cannon that I've got here. This, like, triple stack cannon that should be able to annihilate things. And then we can defend down here a little bit with this one in 16 turns, which will be a little while to get. Alright. Good God, does it ever take me a long time to get units anywhere? Alright, looks like I need a new neighborhood soon, so we're going to just drop it, like, up here, I guess, by the sheep. Do people like sheep? I guess apparently they do like living by sheep. What a weird world we live in. Alright, we need more housing in this place as well, apparently, so... There we go. A recent news article revealed that Japan has been targeted for a declaration of war by Kandy. This is the 1655s. They were being attacked by World War I infantry, so this is probably not ideal for them. Alright. Perfect, so let's go convert over to fascism. And let's see what we've got here. Your knowledge of computers has been advanced. Fantastic. Let's see here. Could get faster unit production. And we probably do want to switch out those there. Because we don't need the ancient classical naval stuff anymore, since we're just done on all that now. Unit reduction is fine. Ooh, War of Religions. Okay, we'll do that one. All open borders with all city states and +4 influence points towards earning envoys. That's good. What else is new here? +4 gold from each research lab, military academy, and power plant. That could be pretty okay. It's better than the +1 production, honestly. And over here, is there anything that just, like, makes us better at fighting, I think? Not super. Alright, so maybe it's a good idea for us to accumulate less war weariness, but we could also use this for one of these here. Let's get this, just in case I need more builders. That way I don't have to build as many. I just don't want to think about them right now. Alright. Minus 27. It's pretty okay. Get these guys healed up as well. Ooh, wow, we skipped a lot of stuff along here. Alright, nuclear program. Probably going to get a reign of being denounced by other people here. Alright, you wake up, do your thing. And I think he boosted all of our other factories as well, so that's pretty good in general. Harbor. think that Vilnius is our best bet for trade routes right now. I don't think I've ever had 19 trade routes. I think it's because the AIs really like getting things that provide trade routes. I'm getting a couple more things than normal that provide them as well, though. Actually, these are fairly elite troops, or they're full army stacks or something like that. No, these are just really elite. The firing animation is kind of weird when there's, like, the ships firing at infantry, because it'll do it until it kills off individuals from the unit, and then it fires again, and that fires again, sort of thing. Cannon is kind of nice, because it just blows them away multiples at once, but I'm surprised that there are 3 samurai down there. That was a little bit more than I thought were down there. Fantastic, alright. Some samurai up here as well. Quite a few, actually. Alright, we're going to want to slip around over to this side of that place. And we're going to want to move these guys first, because it'll give us the general bonus before we fire. So if we look here, let's see, +5 combat bonus from Great General, +6 from Luxuries, +4 from Fascism. Alright. Look at how fast that went down. Holy crap. Alright, perfect. Let's continue searching along here. See if we can find that Greek, or the Egyptian capital. It's the last one that we have to take. This is Kyoto, right? Yeah, this is Kyoto. Okay. Alright. See? Cannon just instantly takes out however many it's going to take out. Doesn't have to go through the animation loop for each individual one. I wonder why they can't do that with ships. Or why they don't do it with ships. Well, either way. Let's try exploring over this way. There's Damascus. Probably not going to find Cleopatra's stuff for a little while here. I don't really have to take that city out, honestly. It's not too relevant. Ooh, another promotion available. Alright. Or I guess this unit hasn't been promoted yet. Wow. Okay. Well, whatever. That should knock that down enough that I can take it over with the infantry here. Okay, and then bring up this unit instead. Alright, is there a road here? So I should be able to cross here with these guys, and then move this up one, and then start bombarding Kyoto. So that's probably what we're going to be doing. There's another freaking barbarians. Why? Oh, this is a pike unit now. That's interesting. Alright. Could get another art museum. Might be a good idea just in case we end up getting another great artist. That way I don't have to sell it. Alright, first off for this sort of thing is you want to find the shore. Once you find that, you can kind of figure out the rest of this, but alright, let's see if we can take Tokyo again. I think we can, actually. This is still a very slow firing animation from these guys. Oh wow, yeah, no, we can basically one-shot this place. I think we're gonna raise it, actually. This city's still trash. They haven't fixed anything. Wow, I'm disappointed. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna raise that city. It's not good enough for us. I don't really need to upgrade this guy at all, but why don't we just walk here and then upgrade? Oh, we'll take that just in case he gets attacked. That's actually pretty lucky. But yeah, our march on Kyoto, and then Wait a minute, Rock had... For some reason I was thinking that was an Arabian city. We can just do a march straight north. Alright, I guess we're going to have to clear out some of the samurai first, but... Actually, no, we can just march straight into this guy and he'll be totally screwed. Okay, perfect. With our little brigade here, or corps. Alright. And let's go ahead and just get chemistry here. It doesn't really matter. It replaces the spearman, but who really cares? Right. Hatton. There's where Stockholm is. I was wondering where the hell that was. Okay, so... Can I get to Rockedet? I can actually attack Rockedet with our navy. I don't know what I was thinking. I was clearly not thinking. Alright. Now we can send this guy up north, I think. Might be faster to do it by water. This has gone pretty long, but I feel like I should try and finish this episode off today. Just because we're so close to actually beating this one. I can imagine just how much devastation you can deal to city walls when you've got like an entire army worth of these things. You could probably just lay waste to a city in like mere moments. Let's get these guys to attack here. This guy to walk on this little guy here because we don't want him to do that. You can see the animation there. It was pretty interesting actually, but it's neither here nor there right now. Okay, let's get a power plant here. And Cairo over here can get a temple, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much. I probably need to defend with at least one unit down here just in case we get surprise attacked. Alright, so bring our medic across land this way. It should be relatively safe. I don't know how good the AI in this game is as far as being like, oh yeah, we're about to get attacked and there's like one capital left that's free from their tyrannical rule right now, so we should probably attack that person who's attacking everybody's capitals. I wonder if they do that, or if they're not that organized. You know, they might not. And that would be pretty fair, I think, because we're on a relatively low difficulty. Like, I wonder how motivated the AI is in trying to stop you from winning. The thing in this game is that, like, I think it's a little bit more snowball-y than Civ 5 was. In Civ 5, like, you could get it really, really ahead, but you wouldn't end up having, like, artillery versus, like, samurai or something like that, necessarily. Alright. Fortify these guys one more turn. Exploration's fine. It's not going to be any good for us, but we'll go ahead and try it out anyway. Alright, over here, can get the seaport now. And I think that's actually a pretty okay idea. Should actually send this guy up further north. I'm going to try and land him south of Rockedet around here. It's weird that medics can disembark and then immediately move, but whatever. I'm not going to be too confused about that. Alright. I thought Cairo was, like, I would have thought Cairo would be, like, Egypt's capital, but, like, I guess that's where, what's his name comes from? It's kind of weird, though, that that automatically means that it's not applicable to Egypt, just because it's someone else's as well. Alright. Were those guys swimming around in, like, the Dead Sea? I guess they were. Alright. Combat victories over units from earlier eras provide gold equal to 50% of the combat strength of the defeated unit. That's kind of good, but I don't think we're actually defeating that many units. It's more or less that we're just stomping on cities right now, so... Alright, should be able to crush them here. And we might be able to get peace from Japan at this point in time, but they might want to just fight us. Alright, so we have to keep the city because it's the capital. But that's fine. Oh. Get rid of that guy. Okay. Might as well get the seaport up here as well, but I think we're going to be able to win this before that really matters too much. Alright, talk to you guys. Okay, are you willing to go for peace here? I cannot go for peace here. But we're just going to keep rolling on past anyway. It doesn't really matter too much. And we're going to stick with what we're doing here. All combat units gain plus 4 strength and plus 20% bonus on unit strength. Increases by 1% every 10 turns. So that's sort of that government bonus that Americans are pretty good about getting. So they could get really, really ridiculous if they got that. But they get ridiculous no matter which of those, because they're getting those accumulating bonuses that seem to have no limit really, really fast, regardless of what those bonuses are. So I guess Japan's willing to actually fight to the very bitter end in this game, which is kind of interesting. Alright, medic. Oh no, we have to do our spy again. Damn it, spy. Should just never build spies. Alright, is this the range one? Yes, it is. Okay, so I have to literally be standing on their dock before I can actually fire at them, but it's not really that bad. Alright, and we'll skip turn for those guys as well. Could army up with them. Doesn't really matter that much. We'll sleep that unit. And god damn it. And we even have more things in this city that we would have to sort of counter spy if we wanted to get everything there. It's ridiculous. Should have stepped this across the river and then healed it. Leveled it, rather. Declared a formal war against us. You're declaring war on us. Our medic. Oh no. Well, crap. Looks like our medic is actually going to just get out of there just fine. Chemistry is the dirty part of physics. Weird. Alright, well, let's go ahead and stack this unit with those guys over there. We'll go ahead and start working on computers. And we're going to go ahead and step on some guys. Alright, lock those guys in place there. We'll learn Scorched Earth next, I think. Start working on Stockholm. I think we're at war with them. Yeah, we are. That shouldn't really matter that much. We'll skip this turn. Skip this turn. Or could I move these guys? Not anywhere useful. Guess we could go here. It's a little bit closer to those crossbows. Alright. And I guess we start working on... Oh, I can't see it, so I can't fire at it. Oh, is this a hill? Damn it. Alright. Guess we'll just pillage this for now and call it a day. See if they send anything to try and stop my boats. It's kind of annoying that I'm getting this fight down over here because I would love to be pushing forward, but probably not going to happen with all this nonsense going on. Alright, can we buy units in Kyoto yet? Can I get to here and still fire? Just barely, it looks like. Alright. Guess we get these guys up heading north. Alright, we'll sleep these units, I guess, for now. Can we buy that unit here, though, is the more important question. I could get artillery instead of the field cannon, but I feel like the field cannon is just so much more versatile. But I guess the strength of the artillery is a lot higher, so why don't we give it a try? Something new. Guess it's not that new. We have got an artillery piece chugging along the way there. Alright, they're willing to cede Kyoto finally? Okay, so I guess we just had to wait a little bit before they were willing to turn over the keys to the city. Alright, we should be able to wipe out these guys pretty easily as well. I need to just remember to not land the ship near troops. That would just be awkward, wouldn't it? Alright, can't quite reach. Right, well, why don't we actually check up here and then skip a turn. Or do we even need to skip a turn? I wonder if I could hop up there and be relatively safe. Well, let's give it a try. What's the worst that could happen is we lose an artillery piece. Alright, research lab. Seems good. I mean, I don't really need anything at this point in time, so just get a campus. +3 science campus, it's not bad actually. Get the bank, buy the meeting house. Forgot that we get those so cheaply because this is it's in the Arab religion, so they get that stuff for cheaper. Alright. We just want to get up to Rakadet, and if we can do that without anything weird happening, then we win the game. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what Conquest is like all the capitals. Oh wow, they're just storming in with a bunch of shit. I miss artillery being range 3 from like Civ 5 in some senses. This was entirely irrelevant in so many ways. Progress towards capitalism advanced. We've learned Scorched Earth. Fantastic. We've learned advanced ballistics, and we've learned siege tactics. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and learn opera and ballet. I feel like that's really irrelevant right now. Research lab ought to do. We start trying to upgrade our guys to 2 machine guns, but they actually suffer from a lower range than previous. Like the cannons have the longer range. It's kind of like the crossbows up to I forget what they were. Crossbows being upgraded to machine guns, I think, is what it was in previous ones. So it wasn't necessarily a positive thing. I think we can swing that. Alright, that was absolutely stupidly overpowered. Fortunately, can't fire with this guy. We can move him up and then fire next turn, though, so that's fine. And we can go ahead and buy another one up here. Upkeep on these is really high, actually. Jeez. modern artillery being fired at by crossbowmen. If only that was an actual battle that happened, that would be so stupid. Alright. I'm going to start working down the walls here. We can start marching forward with this infantry, so... We're in the atomic era, so... I don't know. Grants 480 production towards wonder construction. I'm guessing he's also got 2 goes, but let's go ahead and get him. Let's... I don't know. Alright. So I could heal up a little bit, or I could just march forward like an idiot. But I think we'll be okay. So how does this thing actually work? I think that they just stand with you passively and heal your units, but I could be wrong. Wow, that hits hard. Holy crap. Okay, well that is worth it, it feels like. Let's go ahead and skip turn. Skip turn. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna just put him to sleep. It's not gonna matter because we're not gonna have time to build any sort of wonders at this point in the game because we're gonna win it, but... I think we're going to be pretty early. Yeah, it's 1720. Wow, where did that come from? Alright. Get military science researched up. It's not going to matter too much. Oh, and there's a scout dog in our city. I have not been paying attention. So yeah, you can get machine gunners in there and they'll fire at the double range from inside there, but it doesn't really help you too much in a lot of situations. Ugh. Oops. I thought these guys were supposed to be in an escort formation, so I thought they were supposed to stick together, but I think that was just a graphical bug, actually. Looks like it's okay now. Holy crap. Okay, well, there must be some modifier against buildings that I didn't really know about. I wonder if you can see what it is. It might actually just be outright bombard strength, I don't know. I feel like there's some extra bonus there that's not necessarily that obvious. Alright, so we should be able to reduce the city down to 0 hit points, which means we'll be able to take it out regardless of its supposed low hit points of our infantry unit. And they'll probably actually have quite a number of hit points left after this. Since it's across a river, they don't have a zone of control, so this should be game over. Actually, I'm going to turn the volume up so that we can hear the end of game audio here. So it's going to get loud, but potentially. So it might be over me a little bit, but all right.
Though its face may change throughout the ages,
A samurai versus a legionary.
history is written from the hand of the victor. By your actions this day, you ensure our people a glorious tomorrow. All
right. There are those who quibble whether power necessitates the will to use it, whether violence begets only more violence. These questions are irrelevant. You, great leader, made it so. Okay, so let's check the ranking thing here. Let's see. So I'm guessing that we didn't necessarily score that highly here. Does it show where we are in terms of score? Oh, it's giving us the rating here. You have achieved the rank of Nero, which is near the bottom, I think. Yeah. So great an artist, I die. Yeah, we had 528, so we didn't do necessarily that well. I think part of it's because we did on a lower difficulty. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's this movie. Okay, so yeah, our first win with Civ 6 that I've demonstrated. The other one that I got actually was as Japan with a cultural victory, which was a much later one than this one, but also on a little bit closer timescale because there was someone else that was coming close to a cultural victory as well as me. But yeah, it's a long game still. I'm gonna do a bit of a talk about this later, but in the meantime, I hope you found this all enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.